Hello students, welcome to the English classes for classes ninth. I am Mrs. Sangeeta Saxena and today we'll move on to the third type of present tense, that is present perfect tense. So let's first see what is present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is a rather important tense in English, but it gives speakers of some language a difficult time. That is because it uses concepts or ideas that do not exist in those languages. In fact, the structure of the present perfect is very simple. The problem comes with the use of the tense. In addition, there are some difference in usage between British and American English. In this lesson, we'll look at the structure and use of the present perfect tense as well as the use of for and since, followed by a quiz to check your understanding. Okay, so first of all, let's see what's present perfect tense. What are the parts? In an image in here, it's shown to you that what is the structure of present perfect tense if we write a sentence in present perfect tense. So the sentence is we have sung. Okay, so we here is the subject, have is the auxiliary verb or helping verb, and sung is the main verb. Okay, so in here we have used have, has, and have are the auxiliary verbs that are used in present tense, and sung is the what? It is the main verb, and the participle form or the third form of the verb is used. So the present perfect tense is really a very interesting tense and a very useful one. Try not to translate the present perfect in your language. Just try to accept the concepts of this tense and learn to think present perfect. You'll soon learn to like the present tense. So this is an extra tip that please don't try to convert the sentence in your own language, but that I think truly depends upon the person who is studying. So how do we make the present perfect tense? The structure of the present perfect tenses. Now they're telling you the order of how to make the order of the sentence, that how to make the sentence. So the main things in it are, first the subject comes, then comes the auxiliary verb, and then main verb. Okay, and then the rest of the sentence. So the auxiliary verb or the helping verb in present perfect tense is has and have. जैसे कि आप लोग सिंपल प्रेजेंट में क्या इज यूज करते थे ना, इज और आर यूज करते हैं, वैसे ही परफेक्ट टेंसेस में हैज और हैव यूज होता है. ठीक है, तो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब हैव is conjugated in the present simple, has, have. Okay, the main verb is invaried in past participle form, ed or irregular. For negative sentences, we insert not between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. For question sentences, we exchange the subject and the auxiliary verb. Look at these examples, sentences with the present perfect tense. I have seen. ठीक है, you have eaten mine. She has not been to Rome. We have not played football. Have you finished? Have they done it? So here see the first sentence, इसके आगे एक प्लस का साइन बना है. This means a simple present tense. It's an affirmative sentence is a positive sentence. Okay, I have seen it. I have seen et. Whatever, et can be a movie or something. So it says I have seen et. So I here is the subject, have auxiliary verb, main verb is seen. Now observe that seen is the participle form of the verb see. See, saw, seen. Third form of the verb seen. ठीक है, and et is the rest of the sentence. That doesn't bother you. Next is also an affirmative sentence or a positive sentence. You have eaten mine. You being the subject, have auxiliary verb, eaten main verb, and the rest of the sentences mine. So eaten here is the third form, have is your auxiliary verb. As I told you, I, you, we, they. Okay, all these words are treated as plurals. All these subject words I, we, you, they are treated as plurals. So we use have here. So remember, when you're considering simple present, in that with singular, that is third person is used. Then for plural, are is used. And when you come for present perfect tense, you will use has for third person, that is he she. Okay, he she it, you will use has. And for I we you they, you will use have. ओके, नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस, इसके आगे नेगेटिव माइनस का साइन बना है, ठीक है. एंड द सेंटेंस इज शी हैज नॉट बीन टू रोम. शी इज द सब्जेक्ट, हैज द ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब, नॉट इज फॉर दैट नेगेटिव सेंस फॉर द नेगेशन, बीन इज द मेन वर्ब टू रोम. Okay, so been here is the main verb. Okay, so subject is she, auxiliary verb has, then for negation not, main verb is been is the third form to roam. Okay, then negative sentence, next example is also a negative sentence. We have not played football. We is the subject, as I told you. See both the negative the examples of the negative sentences. The first is of she has, second is of we have. So whenever there is something in a third person और समथिंग इज सिंगुलर, ठीक है. आप लोग को मैंने लास्ट टाइम ये ट्रिक बताई थी कि ही शी इट को आप लोग सिंगुलर मानो और आई वी यू दे को प्लूरल मान लो, ठीक है. तो फिर आप लोग को ये इजी समझने के लिए होगा कि ही शी इट इसके साथ हैज, आई वी यू दे के साथ हैव. ओके, यहाँ पे आप ये एग्जाम्पल हैज और हैव का समझ सकते हो. नाउ नेक्स्ट, इन दोनों सेंटेंसेस के आगे क्वेश्चन मार्क बना हुआ है, तो ये इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस है या क्वेश्चन आस्किंग सेंटेंसेस है. तो दोस आर द सेंटेंसेस, हैव यू फिनिश्ड. Okay, so if you remember here, I read a rule. For question sentences, we exchange the subject and the auxiliary verb. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि जब भी हम लोग एक क्वेश्चन सेंटेंस बनाते हैं, जैसे देखो एक सिंपल सेंटेंस बनता है, ठीक है, फिर अगर उसको नेगेटिव करना होता है तो नॉट ऐड कर देते हैं, जैसे कि यहाँ पे नॉट ऐड करा है, ठीक है. और अगर उसे क्वेश्चन में कन्वर्ट करना है सेंटेंस को, तो जो आपका ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है और सब्जेक्ट है उनकी पोजीशन आपस में चेंज कर देंगे. जैसे अगर एक नॉर्मल सेंटेंस होता कि यू हैव फिनिश्ड, ठीक है, दिस इज अ पॉजिटिव अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस. और अगर इसको अभी इंट्रोगेशन में कन्वर्ट करा है तो यू हैव की जगह हैव यू कर दिया, ठीक है. वी हैव चेंज द पोजीशन of the subject and the auxiliary verb. So have you finished, have they done it. ओके, सब कुछ सेम रहेगा, सिर्फ आपका जो सब्जेक्ट है और जो आपका ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है उनकी जो प्लेस है वो चेंज हो जाएगी और सेंटेंस के एंड में एक क्वेश्चन मार्क ऐड हो जाएगा क्योंकि आप क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो. सो नाउ कॉन्ट्रैक्शन विद प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. When we use the present perfect in speaking, we often contract the subject and auxiliary verb. We also sometimes do this in formal writing. सो समटाइम्स जब हम लोग, जैसे हम लोगों ने वहाँ पे डू नॉट का डोंट कर दिया था और क्या कहते हैं आपका डज नॉट का डजेंट कर दिया था, वैसे यहाँ पे भी कुछ कॉन्ट्रैक्शंस होते हैं. आई हैव का आईव, ओके, यू हैव का यूव, ओके, ही हैज़ का हीज, शी हैज़ शीज, इट हैज़ इट्स, जॉन हैज़ जॉन्स, द कार हैज़ द कार्स. ओके, वी हैव का वी हाइफन वी ई, sorry, v apostrophe ve, that is we've. they have का they've. okay, so ये सारे शॉर्ट हो जाते हैं. लाइक नॉर्मली हम क्या बोलेंगे, you have told me that before. ओके, बट इन क्या होता है, पूरा सेंटेंस होगा you have told me that before, ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे लिखा है you have told me that before. तो हम लोग कभी कभी जल्दी चीज़ें बोलने के लिए we speak you have told me that before, you have done that before, you have said that before. okay, इसको शॉर्ट कर दिया था. नाउ जॉन हैज सीन हैरी पॉटर. okay, simple sentence would have been John has seen Harry Potter, but here we can also say that John seen Harry Potter. ओके, सो इसको शॉर्ट कर देते हैं जब कभी भी जॉन के ऊपर अपोस्ट्रोफी एस लगा है, ठीक है, तो इसको दो तरीके से यूज़ करेंगे. एक है जॉन हैज़, ठीक है, और एक जॉन्स होता है कि उसके लिए बिलोंगिंग के लिए एक अपोस्ट्रोफी यूज़ करते हैं. वो आपको सेंटेंस देख करके सेंटेंस के हिसाब से समझ में आएगा कि वहाँ पे किस सेंस में यूज़ कर रहे हैं, लेकिन नॉर्मली जॉन्स सीन हैरी पॉटर का मतलब जॉन हैज़ सीन हैरी पॉटर. In negative sentences, we may contract the auxiliary verb and not. So, you haven't won the contest. She hasn't heard from him. Now, haven't here is the contraction of have not, and hasn't is the contraction of has not. Okay, so this is how you contract thing. Now, he's or he's. Be careful. The S contraction is used for the auxiliary verb, and auxiliary verbs have and be. For example, it's eaten can be it has eaten, present perfect, or it is eaten. It is usually clear from the context. This is what I was telling you कि हमेशा सेंटेंस के कॉन्टेक्स्ट से समझ में आता है कि वो it has है कि it is के लिए है. ठीक है, it depends upon the type of sentence that you are referring to or what context you are referring to. Now, how to use the present perfect tense? This tense is called the present perfect tense. This is always a connection with the past and with the present. We use the present perfect to talk, experience, change, continuing situation. Okay. So here they are telling you क्या कहते हैं कि कहाँ कहाँ पे present perfect को use किया जाता है for experience, for a change, and there was one L connection with past. ठीक है, जब भी हाँ for a continuing situation, ये तीन जगहों पे आप हमेशा इसको यूज करेंगे. ठीक है, सो टुडे वी हैव डन टिल द पार्ट अबाउट द कंट्रैक्शंस. ठीक है, नाउ कहाँ कहाँ पे इनको यूज करते हैं, दिस विल कंटिन्यू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. सो टिल देन प्लीज कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग एंड गुड लक.